Hang on, honey. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll be back. You grab this, sweetheart. Oh! You okay?
It hurts.
Yeah. I'm gonna get help. What's your name?
Jamie!
Okay, Jamie. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get help. Dewey's gonna get help, honey. You stay.
Hello, Dewey. My name's Andrew. I'm an angel. God's calling you home.
But there's a little girl in trouble.
I know. And there are angels there who are going to help her. And you're going to help them.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
So you're calling this a heart attack?
No, that's my guess. But they'll nail down a cause of death at the autopsy.
I know him. That was Dewey Burton. A very sweet man. I helped him once.
And he died trying to help this little girl.
Well, where is she? Well, shouldn't we help her?
I'll be here with her. You're to stay with Dewey's body.
My assignment is a dead man when there's a little girl in danger?
Dewey is not your assignment, and neither is this little girl. If God had wanted this child plucked up now, he'd have sent search and rescue. And he hasn't made that happen. All I know is that there's a heart out there somewhere that needs to be changed. And when you change the heart, you'll save the child.
And Dewey Burton will lead me to?
Well, John Doe is what they'll label Dewey's body at the morgue. And it's not for you to tell them who he is. You just stay with Dewey's body because you're going to use that body to save a soul.
Got a John Doe here. There you go.
No valet parking here. Grab a spot.
Hello, baby.
Oh, what's your name?
Tess.
Can you pull me out?
No, I can't do that, but I tell you what I will do. I'll stay here with you until someone comes who can. I won't leave you for a moment.
I want want my mommy.
I would too. What does your mommy do to make you feel better?
She sings songs with me.
I like that idea. What about on top of old Smoky, all covered with snow? You know that one?
No, it's on top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese.
Ivar! I need the bladder.
Oscar took the bladder already.
He could have told me. He never said he had the bladder. There's a powerful sorrow in a dead body. Don't you feel it?
Every day.
Andrew, who is Dewey Burton supposed to lead me to?
Ivar. He's the key.
The pathologist.
He's the one to save the little girl. And you've only got 4 hours.
Dr. Cronenberger?
No?
Yeah, it's my first day with this residency.
It's the smell, right? Sepsis. Just think of it as the sweet smell of employment. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. You want half?
Oh, no, thanks.
You know how your mom always told you to wear clean underwear in case you get hit by a car? I'm the guy who sees the dirty underwear. It's all a clue, just a piece of the truth. And dead men tell no lies, not under my scalpel. You hiding a drinking problem? I'll find it. Secret smoker? Not after I get done. So, female, 57. She is a GI case. So, we're going to have to...
Could we do the John Doe first?
That guy?
Yes, if we could.
Anything to help you get through the first one. You want to start with that John Doe? No problem. You get through your first autopsy, it just becomes another job.
You can do it, honey. Singing's good for you. Keeps your body temperature up. Now, where were we?
Diamond ring.
Ah, yes. And if that diamond... Come on.
If that diamond ring turns brass, Papa's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass gets broke, Papa's gonna buy you a billy goat.
So, John Doe, white male. Let's see what we've got.
That face. So sweet. Look at him.
That's right, look him over.
Oh, yes. Is the body well developed? Obese? Cachectic?
For starters, give me centimeters. Body length in centimeters.
Oh, sorry. Medical vocabulary. Dear. I do know it. I have what I need when I need it. Medical vocabulary. My, it's precise. And beautiful. Cachectic. Not skinny, but cachectic.
No visible signs of edema.
Edema. Not just excessive body fluid in a tissue.
Edema would show signs of long-term heart trouble. Sudden massive coronary is another story. Now, you check the mouth, the teeth. You check for abnormal masses in the neck and the lymph nodes.
Just to think, several hours ago he was speaking, praying, hoping.
Well, he was probably ordering a double cheeseburger.
I wonder what his last meal was, or what his last words were.
You want to play a guessing game? Fill in the blanks of John Doe's life?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Whatever gets you through.
No, Bill, I don't know where Dewey is. No, he went off for his morning run and I came to work and here I am. I'll be right with you.
We'll try to track him down.
All right, well, please call me as soon as you hear from him. Okay, thanks.
$2. I wonder why he was clutching $2.
Well, maybe he was planning to pick up a paper at the end of his run. Here.
No, it says in here he was found in a ravine. He was nowhere near a newsstand. Why do you think he would have had them out?
I don't know. He liked to plan ahead.
See, there's a red clay here and pine sap. And here, stuck between his fingers, a pine needle.
Maybe he was fighting off a Christmas tree when he died. Let's turn the body over and check for other injuries.
His hands are calloused. Our John Doe worked with his hands for a living.
What's that? Is that sawdust under his fingernails? Or maybe he was a construction worker.
There's a powder mixed in with the sawdust, like off the edges of drywall. I'd say John Doe hung drywall for a living.
Maybe. Could be.
He'd turn up at the construction site at dawn, carrying a big box of donuts.
Do you want to be a novelist or a doctor?
He'd wear a down vest and insulated boots because it can get very cold working in a new house. He'd stretch his arms and his back just once before leaning down to pick up that first sheet of drywall. These hands are the hands of a man who took pride in his work. John Doe wasn't just another builder. For him, God was in the details.
Go ahead, fantasize. I had a resident, my last rotation, who conjugated French verbs. You check the ice?
Not yet, but there's an abrasion under the left arm.
Good catch. Note it down. That's what it's all about, Monica, collecting data. Because there's nothing we can do. In the end, we're all helpless. And what we do, ultimately, doesn't change a thing.
I don't believe that.
Make your incision.
Hey, Taffy. Come on, honey. Come on. Jamie. Jamie. Jamie!
Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Jamie, don't quit on me now. We're on the course.
It hurts. It's hard to breathe.
Baby, I'm right here.
Don't leave me.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you. I'm staying right here with you.
Such wondrous architecture. Surely it was designed for a purpose.
His purpose was a lot of drinking. See that enlarged liver? And the scar tissue on the stomach? This guy had an ulcer.
Stomach. Connected to the duodenum, the jejunum, the ileum. It's all connected. Like human beings, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Well, what one part of the body does affects the next and so on. And in the same way, what we do can affect another person. There's a greater chain of being, and we're all part of it now.
Funny. I don't feel like part of a charm bracelet.
At the top of the news, local police are searching for an 8-year-old child, Jamie Woodhouse, who has been missing since early morning. She was Last
How'd
seen
that
wearing a
happen?
coat and red gloves.
God's sakes, I don't want to hear that. Dead or dead, it's a little kid.
That child is a breathing soul waiting for the right person in the right place to help her.
Enlarged liver, scar tissue, noted?
Squad cars are checking every store on the avenue and we put it out on the radio.
I am so careful with her. I mean, she never even crosses the street.
That's why we're going door to door.
Oh, my God. My little girl.
Mrs. Woodhouse, 99% of the time a little kid's missing, and it turns out she was at a friend's house and forgot to call.
But that 1%.
What? He's not picking up. He's not at his job. It's just not like him. I'm gonna run home.
Okay. Baby food passed through here. Mother's milk. S'mores. A milkshake he had on his first date at the drive-in.
The vodka gimlet he guzzled later. See, that liver is cobblestone. I told you this guy drank a lot.
Yes, he did, poor man. But not at the end. No, not at the end.
And all your fairy tales have nice endings, right? Any interstitial muscle tears?
A small one. All those years of lifting heavy drywall.
Takes its toll.
Well, like a knee. Scarred from surgery. He blew it out with all that lifting.
Forget the knees. This man's knees did not kill him.
But I bet he said it often enough when he came home from work, all covered in sweat and dust and plaster. He built expensive homes for other people. Homes that he himself couldn't afford. So he and his wife, they lived in a little bungalow.
Oh, my knees are killing me.
Dewey, watch your dust. I just vacuumed.
Okay, I am. I'm watching it.
Why do I bother?
We got any beer?
Beer. Already? Or have you already had a couple?
Oh, come on, Faye. I work my fingers to the bone.
And I don't?
Just forget it.
Dewey. It's the chicken a la king that you like so much.
That's sweet, Faye. Jay-Z. That's awful nice.
Thank you. Waiting's the hardest.
Yeah. I waited for Jamie a long time. Took so long to get pregnant. But when she came, I knew this was the baby that was meant for me.
They always are.
This isn't happening. She's mine. How could someone do that? How could someone take her away from me?
We have no reason to believe that. But we have every reason to hope here. Right?
Dewey? Dewey, you here?
Well, the drama of John Doe continues. What next?
We cut open the chest plate to reveal the heart.
Good. There you go.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah. Let me see. Motor froze up or something. Pathology. Right. How do you know the fish is dead? Well, maybe it's pregnant. Goldfish get lethargic when... Okay, fine. The fish is dead. No, I'm not going to give the fish a funeral. No, I don't want to talk with her now. Look, I'm in the middle here. Ex-wife.
Her goldfish died?
No, my daughters. Fish die every day. Just like people.
Sometimes funerals can be very helpful.
Funerals don't help.
In other news, 8-year-old Jamie Wood
There that goes again.
missing. She was last seen early
There must be a
this
short in
morning
that thing.
wearing a coat and red blouse.
Everything's screwy today.
Maybe when we get a look at this man's heart, everything will be all right.
Then fry this up.
My friend was ill. I attended him. He died. I dissected him.
My medical career in a nutshell. Couldn't save the patients.
So you moved your practice to a place where all your patients were corpses. What if everyone in here had a story to tell? What if they weren't just bodies, but hopes and dreams lying on these tables?
Cut.
Oh, Andrew, it can't be time yet.
It's getting close, Tess. I wish there was something we can do. Reach down for her right now.
God's timing is perfect. And God doesn't want me to pull her up. No matter how bad you and I want to, I'm not gonna do it. And Angel Boy is breaking my heart because now that I see you, I know it's a matter of life or death.
That's his wife.
Dewey! Dewey!
People pass each other every day, not knowing how closely they connected.
How's she doing?
Well, she's asleep right now, but I gotta wake her up pretty soon because she's gotta stay conscious. How's Monica doing?
Well, they're still doing the autopsy, and she's still working on Ivar. Neither one's easy.
She's gotta cut through a lot of layers to get to that man's heart.
And there's not much time. Try to wake her up now.
Baby, sweetheart, it's time to wake up. It's time to rise and shine.
What time is it?
Good. Lift the chest plate out. Good. That's it.
Lungs are so dark.
That's carbon. He was a smoker.
The breath of life never came easy for this man. He wheezed. He stuttered.
Oh, you're inventing again. To get you through.
No, it's more than that. I don't just want to know why this man died. I want to learn how he lived. Doesn't that matter to you?
No, but if it works for you, go on. He stuttered.
John Doe even stuttered when he courted his wife.
I can't say this guy's a lover.
Everyone loves somebody, Ivor. He fell in love years ago. He was on a job, hanging drywall. It was hot. He was thirsty. And then she walked in.
Hi.
Hi.
Want some lemonade?
Sure. This'll give you a lot more room.
Room, yeah. Well, my folks wouldn't need it, but I'm still living here at home, so...
Bet they're glad to have you around.
I don't know. They used to call people like me old maids. I know, I'm just kind of a failure.
Don't say that. I never got married. I just never met the...
Do you ever wonder what it would be like to have your own house and all?
Sure. It'd be a home up on a hill.
Home on the hill.
You know that song?
Maybe. Could you sing it for me?
No. You don't want that.
Come on.
I can't sing.
I'll get you some more lemonade. I wouldn't make fun of you. I promise.
Someday we'll build a home on a hilltop high, you and I, shiny and new, cottage that two can fill, and we'll be pleased to be called the folks who live on a hill.
That was wonderful.
I thought you decided he didn't get along with his wife.
People change. Things change.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This hand reached out, held a woman's hand, placed a ring on that hand. It embraced a wife.
Let's get the heart out.
But it's so unlike him, not to be at work, not to be at home, not to call.
Sorry, the individual has to be missing for 24 hours before we can do anything.
The radio said you're looking for that little girl. She hasn't been missing for 24 hours, so why can't you look for my husband?
The rules for kids are different. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. We got a lot on our plate today. Call first thing in the morning if he doesn't show.
Anything.
Seat of love, where your heart is, there shall your treasure be.
Look at the coronary artery. It's blocked. Let's open the heart up.
Did you ever wonder what keeps a heart beating? What hand guides it? What infuses it with life?
Involuntary contractions.
You love dissecting the human body.
It's a living.
Are you afraid to think about the human spirit?
I never took that residency. Look at this infarct. The tissue has died there. The clot cut off the circulation. That's why this heart stopped going. There's nothing to be done. 1 minute the guy was jogging, the next second, boom.
Maybe. Clot. Circulation halted, something died. But why now? He went jogging every day. What was different about today? Was he upset?
Maybe he was agonizing over which long-distance carrier to use.
There was strain here, anxiety, and heartache.
Oh, next you'll be telling me John Doe died of a broken heart?
Okay. I have one more story to tell you. He was married 5 years ago on March 8th. The couple didn't have a home on the hill, but they were happy. He worked construction, and through one of his friends, his wife got a job in the building inspector's department. She got pregnant, and their warm little world seemed complete. He worked harder than ever. After hours, he'd sneak off. He was building a house, a cottage that too can fill. It was on a little hill, and that seemed good enough. Their baby was born, a little girl. They named her after her grandmother, Joan. But Joan was born with complications. Those involuntary contractions weren't working. In a month, Joan was dead. He made the little coffin himself. A beautiful home for a beautiful child. That was his eulogy.
Stop it. For God's sake.
I'm sorry.
It's not right to make up stuff like this. It's cruel. Let's...
You said that a man's heart can't be broken.
I know what I said. Let's get on with this. Move to the brain.
Andrew, look. Jamie, can you hear me? Jamie? Andrew, she's not responding.
Memory, poetry, inspiration, emotion. All held in this brain.
And now they're gone. All gone. Just 3 pounds of gray matter. The world inside that brain has disappeared.
Now it's held in the palm of God.
Dead is dead, I know. I see it every day.
You see the deserted cathedrals, but you can't hear the music. All these bodies are temples. They're made in the image of God, with the Spirit of God. The body dies, but the soul lives on.
Show me the soul. They used to think it was in the pituitary gland. You see it? I don't. Occipital lobe, cerebellum. No, oh, no, not there. When we split this open, is some soul gonna spill out in the pan? It's all nonsense.
What's going on in your brain, Ivor?
Nothing. Everything. Why are you asking? Is this another game to get you through?
No. I want to understand. I upset you, didn't I?
No, I don't get upset. Dead men don't feel anything. That's why I feel right at home here. I fit right in. Did you invent this story just to torture me?
I invented nothing.
Oh, you know how to wield a knife. Just cut me open.
We dissect to understand.
You couldn't possibly understand.
I understand that you were happy once and now you're not.
Once upon a time, I had a daughter and a wife and a little baby boy. My second child, a son. Life was going to be so wonderful. Then our little baby got sick. Leukemia. You know what happens? You've never dissected that, have you?
No.
Tubular organs obstructed. Metabolic processes inhibited. Blood vessels eroded. Vital centers destroyed. And there was nothing I could do. A doctor, physician, heal thy child. Nothing. Helpless. Alone. When he died, they laid Jonathan on his table, and they cut him up. All failed. All the organs. The dead organs. The dead tissues all failed. I failed. I belong here among the dead. I can't cure. I can only cut.
You've cut up your soul, Ivor. You put it in a bag and buried it. But there's a time for everything. A time to live, a time to die, and right now a time for truth.
You're crazy.
It's crazy to live without truth, for truth is where hope lives. John Doe found hope again. That's why he died a hero.
Who are you?
I'm an angel.
An angel? Why?
From God. From the living God who conquers death. from the God who loves you, Ivor Cronenberger, who gave you a body that will live for a while and a soul that can live forever. I'm an angel here to tell you that God keeps your soul, yours and Dewey Burton's, for that is his name.
You knew him?
Yes. I came to him when he had lost hope, like you have. His child had died. His marriage was falling apart. He felt his life was going up in flames, so he decided to set his home on the hill on fire. And I came to him then, and I said to him, God has a plan for him. I told him that God loves him, as he loves you, Ivor. Don't despair, I said to him. There's still work to do, heroic work, and someday, somewhere, it will matter that Dewey lived. Your life matters too, Ivor. There is still work that you must do.
I can't do anything anymore. I can't bring my Jonathan back. My little baby, I can't get him back. Oh, God. I miss his little face.
You asked me to locate a soul, Ivor. I couldn't do it in the body we dissected, but I can locate your child's soul. It is in heaven.
Is he happy?
Oh, yes. He's with the Father. There's no greater happiness. There's no greater peace. You lost a child, Ivor, and it distanced you from all children, even your very own. Dewey lost a child too, but he didn't stop caring. When he was no longer a father to one, he decided to be a guardian to all. And that's not a story. That's the truth.
Everything you told me was the truth.
Yes. It wasn't invented to get me through. It was to get you through. Now, I have given you information, Ivor. This is the moment for inspiration. Take everything that you know and ask God to add truth to it. This is what a moment of truth is.
He died running. 2 quarters in his hand. Not for a paper, for a phone call. There's red clay on his hands, but he fell on the road. There's red clay on the knees. There's a rip in the jacket. Right, it's the same place as the abrasion. He was on his knees. He was reaching down for something. He was reaching down for something with his hand, with a pine tree branch. What's this?
And was voted unanimously in favor. In other news, there is still no progress yet on missing 8-year-old Jamie Woodhouse. She was last seen wearing a blue coat and red gloves. Stay tuned to this station for any other latest.
Jamie! 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 Jamie? Are you okay, honey? You having trouble breathing? Something sharp in your side? You're gonna be okay. All right? Hang in there. I'll be right back. I'm getting help. I think her lung's punctured. Second, she's out. Get the mask on her.
You know, sometimes it takes an angel, sometimes it takes a doctor. We could have pulled her out, but if we didn't have that oxygen, that breath of life that he's got, huh? God always knows best.
Taxi. What's going on?
That little girl, we found her. Just in time.
It's Mama. Mama's here, darling. Everything's gonna be okay.
Hi, sweetheart. Listen, how about Daddy comes by your house tonight and we get Puffy that funeral? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. We'll all feel better. I love you too, sweetheart.
You live nearby?
Yes. Dewey jogs around here.
Excuse me a minute, please.
Okay.
Faye Burton?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Ivar Cronenberger. I'd like to tell you about Dewey.
Where is he? What happened? Is he sick? Is he hurt?
Mrs. Burton, I'm the county coroner.
No, please don't. I knew something happened.
I'm sorry. It was sudden. It was a massive coronary. But I want to tell you, you should be very proud of your husband. He died a hero. Because of him, that little girl will live. He must have been a very special man.
Yeah. He was. He was the sweetest man I ever...
I know. I could see it in his face.
In the midst of death, we are in life.
Of whom shall we seek succor?
Only thee, O Lord, only thee.